Hi, welcome to my life page. I am Shubham and I am going to talk about motivational speaking today. After graduating from Tirthankar Mahavir University from BBA Marketing major, I took my first job as a motivational speaker at National Banking Academy, Dehradun, where I used to address students at different levels for their different career perspectives. I addressed over 1200 students in different seminars in different colleges and school as well as at my office. My basic job was to talk to the students, interact with them, know about their future plans and motivate them to get there where they wanted to. Basically, I provide light at the end of the tunnel. Besides that, I was also responsible for making various excruciating decision management for the office. I used to sit in meetings and I used to motivate my employees as well as the students who are part of my organization. You see, whenever you are a part of an organization, you will require motivation at every level, not only at the level of students where you are interacting with students, but also when you are in a business meeting and you are interacting with different employees. What you have to do is you have to be very clear about the views you are providing to your employees as well as to the students. Your interaction with them is to be very vivid and very clear. So, moving on to what is motivational speaking. Motivational speaking is a very hard word, very heavy word, but a very simple concept. What a motivational speaker do is nothing but plant motivation into your mind permanently. What he requires is a basic set of skills which are required by a motivational speaker to interact with the students or to the public and be very clear about the vision they are having, and you need to understand whatever they want out of you. As you can see the chart below on your screen, motivational speaking is a set of different actions like inspiration, boldness, courage, and public speaking. Basically, let me ask you a question. When does the need of motivation arises in your life? It arises when you are feeling down about something, when you cannot bounce back from certain situations in your life. Or I can say that when you lack resilience. Resilience is a ability to bounce back from certain things. So, when you feel low in your life, or when you simply think that I am about to quit and I cannot do certain things, then you need motivation in your life. And then the role of motivational speaker start. What basically motivational speaker do is he come to you, he interact with you, he knows your views, what you are thinking, where you are lacking behind in your life, what is need to be filled in your mind so that you can achieve the certain task or goals you have set in your life. Motivational speaker raise you up to his intellectual level and actually say certain things which you can relate to. For example, if you are feeling down about your results are coming out in the next week, or they are already out and you did not perform well and you think that this is the end of life, you cannot do anything further in your life. So what motivational speaker do is he tells you the importance of other thing except result. It does not mean if your result is bad you cannot do anything in your life. See, result is something is the outcome of what you do on a piece of paper, but that does not determine that you cannot do something in your life. Being a motivational speaker, I have interacted with several number of students who were so down in their life regarding the result, regarding their personal life, regarding the goals they have set. They think that failure is permanent in their life. Let me tell you guys, nothing is permanent. Even a bad day only has 24 hours. So, you need to bounce back from every situation which is putting you down. And what motivational speaker basically do is he helps you to bounce back. Now, moving on, the process of motivational speaking. What is motivational speaking to you? Let me tell you, you can see the chart down below, which is comprising of 4 basic steps. That is speaking, interaction, communication and connection. These 4 steps are interrelated. You see, when you are interacting with people, you need to speak with different pool of people who have different mindsets, different thinking. So, you need to understand their perspective, you need to understand their thinking, and then you have to speak in such a way so that they can relate to whatever you are saying. You see, people, when you talk to different kinds of people, different pool of audience, you need to do something that compel them to not only hear you, but to listen to you. The basic difference between hearing and listening is that hearing is that whatever you're saying, they are not processing it. They are just listening it from here and that is coming out from there. But when you're interacting within a proper manner, what they do is they will listen to each and every word you are saying out of your mouth and they will process it, they will visualize it, and they can see the bigger picture with only the power of your words. When your speaking part is done, then comes another part, that is interaction. You need to interact with them, you need to interact with their minds, you need to do certain things which can break the barrier between you and the audience. The way you can do is that you can play Q&A with them. You can give them situations, you can take their opinions, you can basically ask general questions in which you can know what kind of people you are dealing with. As soon as you are interacting with them, then the communication part strikes in. Interaction and communication are interrelated in some way. When you are interacting with a pool of audience and you are interacting with them very fluently, you tend to form a certain communication, and that communication is basically whatever you are saying, they are getting it, they are responding to it positively. As soon as the part of communication is done, you form an instant connection with your audience, and as soon as you have formed a connection, then you are a successful motivational speaker, because it is all about forming a connection with the audience you are interacting with, you are speaking with. You have to do a certain form of steps. You have to perform certain kind of steps so that you can interact with them properly and they can form a connection. Connection basically means what? Is that when you are talking to them, when you are inspiring them, motivating them, when you are trying to show them that there is the light at the end of a dark tunnel, they believe you. They visualize whatever you are saying. They are forming a picture in their head of each and every word you are saying. So that is the basic procedure of motivational speaking. Moving on to education. Look, there is no book that can teach you motivational speaking. There is no book in that library that can they can tell you certain steps that you need to do this and this to become a motivational speaker. But yes, you need to have a contextual knowledge of each and every aspect you are dealing with.